We have the winner of the Hunger Games, but the president Snow is not happy about it. There are whispers of a rebellion, and Katniss has started a fire that she cannot put out. That is how the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy, Catching Fire, proceeds. And I recently read this one, reread this one, and I'm going to be talking about what I felt about while rereading this book. If you're new here, hi there, I'm Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, follow me on my social media, and turn your notifications on so that you get notified every time I post a new video. If I have to talk about this book in a spoiler free way, I would say that it was as smooth as the last book. Honestly, the entire trilogy is like you will just flip the pages. You will just keep flipping and keep enjoying, and you'll just finish the books. The first time I picked up this trilogy, it was hard for me to stop reading, and I have to say with a lot of delight that the second time is also the same. The book keeps you glued into it, and you just cannot stop flipping the pages and reading this book. Plot wise, book 2 again has a lot of things that happen. I would not like to divulge those things when I'm talking about this in a spoiler free manner, because then the first book would be spoiled for you. But yes, there are a lot of things that happen. There's the quarter quell. Basically, last time there was 74th Hunger Games, now there are 75th Hunger Games, and they are going to be even more interesting than the first one. And obviously there are a lot of new characters that are introduced, and everything is very cool. And yes, a lot of people would expect me to compare first and second book. I feel like as a first time reader I could have compared, but now that I have read both of the books 2 times, I don't think I should be comparing these, because I just cannot pick. Both of these are amazing. If you have read the first book, you definitely want to read the second book. And if you have read the second book as well, you definitely want to read the third book. And then there's a prequel, which you would definitely want to try out once you're done with the first 3 books, right? I would say that because I was reading it the second time, the shocks that come in this book are subtle, because the first book did not have a lot of twists, okay? It had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of action, a lot of things happening, but there were no twists. At least that's what I would say. You can challenge me about that, but this one had twists, okay? There are things that happen that are entirely unexpected, although the second time reading it, it was not unexpected. But yeah, there are things that you would not expect. There are things that shock you, and twists that will make you feel things. So yes, if you're reading these books for the first time, I feel like you will thank me a lot, for introducing you to these books, because these are amazing. And yes, I would definitely give it 4 out of 5 stars. Love this book, and already reading the third book, which I am updating about on my Instagram. So do check out my Instagram for sort of like real-time reading updates. Anyway, now I will discuss a little bit about what actually happens in the book, and it will have spoilers, so please stop watching now and go and read the book and come back to watch the spoilery part of the video, okay? And yes, so I'm gonna start. You stop watching if you have not read the book. Anyway, okay guys, first of all, you would be thinking, who wins the Hunger Games? Honestly, I feel like with these kind of books, it's obvious that the lead character is going to win, because if she had died, there wouldn't be the second book, right? Anyway, there could be, but it would be very different, I guess. Anyway, Katniss and Peeta have won and they're back, but things are not the same for Katniss anymore. She doesn't have a good relationship with Gale, and Peeta is not talking to her, and everything is changed now. And then there is that, hanging sword on her head, because President Snow is not happy because she has somehow started a fire that she cannot stop now, and, somehow contributed to starting a rebellion against the capital. President Snow wants her to, stop it, but it doesn't happen. So I would say this book was actually divided into 2 parts. The first part was Katniss's life after the Hunger Games, after winning the Hunger Games, and it's just not how it could have been if she was a normal character, if she was not character in a book. If she was living in Panama, and her life could have been simpler. But now that she's a protagonist of a book, her life is not simple. And then the quarter quell comes, where they are put back in the arena, which is like so cruel. Like the first book, you notice the cruelty of the capital, but the second book gets even worse, because now there are characters, even more characters, and knowing about all of these characters, and it is just so heartbreaking. I personally love how new characters are coming up. And thanks to one of you who said that Hamish is also a really interesting character. In the first book, it doesn't seem to be very interesting, but I get where you are coming from, because when I was reading the second book, I just realized how awesome Hamish is as a character. I mean, he really makes you laugh. He brings the humor in, and he is really like an interesting character, I would say. There are other, facets to his personality than just being a drunkard, just being a person who lives in the Victor village and who sort of like mentors the tributes from District 12. Anyway, there are other characters. Finnick, who is a character who seems like a very simple one when he's introduced, but then, you start to realize how important he is, and you start to like him more. And then there is Johanna Mason, which I feel like as a character she is very interesting, but in the book she's just like far away from you, but then also you fall in love with her. And there are a lot of characters in this book which come up because of the next Hunger Games that are happening, the 75th Hunger Games, and I really found all of it very interesting. Honestly, I would prefer the second part of the book after the quarter quell announcement happens and after the games start. And when the preparation and then the games start, because the first part was very gloomy for me, and honestly my reaction and my attitude towards Gale, okay? So it's like when I was reading Twilight, I hated the parts where, Bella and Jacob were there. I was just like, I'm on Team Edward, and I can't just bear reading anything with Bella and Jacob in it, and where Edward is not given preference. So I'm just like that when it comes to my characters in the books, because I just feel so attached to them. Therefore, I just did not like the moments and the scenes with Katniss and Gale, and obviously I had to just rush through them so that I could just finally move on and expect something better, expect Katniss to end up with Peeta, or expect Katniss and Peeta in the scenes and not just Gale, and just like that. I'm just that kind of person when it comes to my characters. I feel so strongly towards them when I start connecting with them. It's just sometimes very annoying, but I actually really enjoyed this book, and I am so glad that I have been rereading them. And thank you so much to Scholastic India for actually giving me the chance to reread them, because they sent me these new copies, and I'm actually going to be reading the prequel very soon. So yes, thank you so much to them for giving me the chance, and I'm really excited about reading the third book, which I'm already half done with it. If you follow me on my Instagram, you would know that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed this little talk about the second book, and if you have read it, just let me know if it brought back some memories, and what do you think about the second book? So just comment down below. And yes, thank you so much for watching this one. This is Manvi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.